All right, you guys tell me what you like better. This, because right now I can't decide. I don't know. I like them both now, but this is kind of growing on me. This one. Typically, I like the virgins better, but I really love this. It reminds me of the creepy magazines, Silver Age creepy magazines. Or this Peach Momoko. This is why people love her, man. Still, I'll still say though that she's not my cup of tea, but this is really good. This is really good. That's gorgeous. Just as pretty as I thought it was gonna be. But at this point, I think there's a lot of saturation going on with Peach, and which is good for her. You know, I mean, she's getting the work, and she deserves it. She does deserve it. I mean, with work like this, she deserves it. These are limited to 300 of each, and I ended up getting 2. I don't know how well they're gonna end up selling though, but this has gotta be some of her best work, at least in my opinion anyway. That's the reason I went for it. I also got these, but these only 3 came in of these, and these are this is Mare's Venom 26 Virgin. Oh, this is just as great as I thought it was gonna be. Just as great. Look at that, man. That hair just looks like it's just been painted. This guy is, I mean, it's just gorgeous with a brush. Deadly. It's a beautiful cover. That's the best cover for Venom 26. That's the best cover for any symbiote I've ever seen. Only 1,000 made of these. I'm glad I got these. Only 3 came in. Still got another 7 that should be coming in. Look at that. It's like, look how she's staring at you, man. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, those came in. Happy that happened. Want to show you guys what I've been buying on the cheap. Which I'm not putting. I didn't buy this. Now I've seen this on different shows, and this is what kind of got me to buy the next one that I'm going to show you. So this is the Gold Lantern. Pretty cover. I almost bought this cover. I do like the cover. Definitely very pretty. All right. What I like about this kid is he's a minority. I mean, DC's going big on minorities right now. And go figure, this is Bendis. Yet another reason why I kind of went after this also. You know who Bendis created, right? Miles Morales. Alright. So instead of that one though, this is Legion of Superheroes number 7, 1 in 25 variant. But instead of going for that, I went for this one. This is the first print, Legion of Superheroes number 6. This is the regular. This is the regular cover A. And the reason I went for that one is because that's his first cover issue. Now, this is limited. Number 5 was limited to 29,000. There's no reason why this shouldn't be limited to 29,000 as well. maybe a little bit more, you would think, because it's a new team, maybe, but it's going to be right around 29,000. Now this did have a variant, and the variant for this one, I believe, is it this one? Yep, this one right here. That's the variant for that, but he's not on the cover. This is an art germ variant. I don't know if this is 1 in 25, but it's less than the cover A because it's a variant. I got a few of these, but I went more heavily on these. Now this is a first print, and you could tell the first printing by the color. This is going to be green on the top, and if you look at the barcode, it's going to end in 1. See how that ends in 611? That's first print. This is second print. Second print is going to be gold or yellow, if you want to call it, and it's going to end in 2 for the second print. All right. I went for the first print. Now I wish I would have paid cover price for it, but I didn't. Paid around $12 to $15 each plus shipping. Came out to almost $20 pretty much for this, but it's a pretty good spec. There's a couple of first appearances here, but he for right now is the bigger first appearance, and it's on the cheap. So what the heck, man? And then this kid right here, Monster Boy, I mean, that looks like a giant rocket raccoon, no? But who knows? I've never seen that guy before, and I'm not reading Legion. I just like that Gold Lantern, but like I said, I don't know anything about him. This is just something I'm specking on, and like I said, it's still on the cheap, even though I paid what 4 times what it's worth, maybe 5 times. But I got like 10 of these, maybe a little bit less, but yeah, I got some of these just to spec on. Not the second print, sorry, my bad. The first prints. Didn't get any other second prints. Second prints are still, you could still get the second prints for cover price. All right, this one I bought a couple more of these. This is the Ashcan variant of, and it's not even, it's an Ashcan that came with the actual game in 2014, I think it was. You could only get this on a particular version of the game, and this is the rarest book for Last of Us. Ashcan, not comic book sizes. It's much smaller. I bought 5 before, and 2 of them came back 9.8s, and just bought 2 more, and hopefully we'll get some good grades on those. But I did not put that in the project because I think this is going to be a longer spec. The show is not set to come on till 2021. You know what? I might end up putting this in the. Still thinking about it. I don't think I will though, because I don't want to sell them prematurely. These are way too rare, and you know, to like sell them at their full potential, below their full potential, you know. Another thing I wanted to talk about, I saw this is very big, this is huge, guys. It's the Wicher. I got this from cbr.com. okay, so it's comic book review, and it's about the Wicher. So pretty much what this is telling you is that Netflix, if you want to read it, go to cbr.com. You can read the article. But Netflix is going to have a 6-episode prequel to the Wicher series. This is how big the Wicher has gotten. mean, just the video game alone is much bigger than the comic book. And the comic book, we're pretty much just talking about Dark Horse comic book right now, because I don't think too many people know about the Polish comic book yet. All right, not too many comic collectors really know about that, or maybe they're looking for near mint copies on eBay to find. They're not going to be easy to find. That's going to be something you might have to go to Poland and search out yourself. But it's not going to be easy in finding those in near mint. You're going to have to take what you can take, you know. But this is going to be a prequel. It's going to take place around 1200 years before The Wicher. And what's more exciting about this, guys, is that the actual, let me see, where is it at? Here, right there. What does that say? Polish author Andrzej Sapkowski, who wrote The Wicher, will be involved in the upcoming series. It should be noted that Sapkowski is attached to the ongoing Netflix show as a creative consultant only. So, in other words, he's pretty much just like, you know what, like Stan Lee, I've created the characters, so I get to, you know, I get to get my name mentioned. Not in this one. He's going to be involved in this series right here. He's liking all the attention, you know. So, and I've seen him in interviews. He is loving the attention, and he's going to be involved. He's writing this stuff right here. I think he's or having a particular say in it for sure, you know. Maybe he's not the direct writer, but he's definitely going to have a big time say on this. And maybe at the end you might get to see, you know, the Wicher's parents, or somewhere. Maybe it might be about the Wicher's parents. Who knows? Because you don't really know how old the Wicher is. You know that he's old, though, just based on all the stuff that's happened. You know that he's pretty old. All right, guys. So let's close some of this stuff out. But that's some exciting stuff. So we're going to do a 25 book pre-screen. Hope you guys are still sticking around to this. All right, and this is how we're going to do the pre-screen. Okay, this is CGC. I'm logged into CGC. You're gonna want to go to under submit. You're gonna go to submission forms. When you get to that, right here is going to say Comics Magazine's online form. Click on that. This is going to come up. You're going to go to select. We're going to select comic. And then right here, we're going to go right to grading. Right? We don't want them. The reason for the pre-screen is because you don't want them pressed. So, because you want to save on the pressing, right? And you think that they're going to be 9.8s, and because these are moderns, you would think that they're going to be 9.8s, and they don't need the press. So we're going to go with our first book. We're going to put 10 books, and for pre-screen, they require you to do 25 books, right? So we're going to put Venom. And Venom comes up right here. We're going to click on Venom. Publisher is Marvel Comics. Issue is number 25. I'm going to click on 25 here. And we're going to go to 620. And no. It's not 620. It's going to be 920. And this is going to be the second printing. Right? Because we have 10 of those. Declared value, like people tell you, declare $200, right? Because it's the maximum. I look more at the shipping, what the shipping is going to be, because I like my stuff shipped with the USPS. So I'm pretty sure all of this is going to come out okay, but I don't really want to lose anyway too much. But we're going to put $50. I paid less than that. I paid $26 there, but we're going to put $50 per book, right? And we're going to hit next. Like most people do 200. It's up to you, you know, but the declare value at the end, it's gonna, it might make your shipping to you more expensive. Obviously, this is going to be under the modern tier. Okay, we're not going to fast track anything. I don't care about fast tracking. Unfortunately, here we don't get the option for you know, sometimes they have promotions where you can get a Spider-Man or a Venom emblem on the header there, on the CGC label, but I don't know why they don't have it on certain books. Like I wanted to get it on Wolverine. I think I can call them and get them, but you know what? Most of these are probably going to be sold anyway, and I am keeping a few. So we're going to add that to the cart. Now, if you're going to notice right here, I have 10 items in the cart that so far we haven't put any pre-screen in it. All right, we're going to go to the next one. This one's going to be 10, and we're going to go to Venom again. Click on Venom. Publisher Marvel Comics. This one's going to be 26. 26 right there. Issue date is 9/20, and this is the variant. So there is only a Wednesday edition for that. Man, that's got to be wrong. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to add new, probably because it's a brand new comic, and then we're going to put in, and they're going to change this anyway. I did this for different books that I sent in that they didn't have a label for and stuff, but they labeled it a different way. For the first XS with the 0 hour, I put 0 hour on it, and they never even put 0 hour. But anyway, it's Bagley 1 per 50. Okay. All right. And then declare value on that. We're going to put declare value of 75, even though I paid 50, right? So I'm willing to, if they mess it up, at least I get something out of them, right? But again, I'm trying to make my shipping to me less. So next, fetching labels. No labels. Look at that. Modern, and add to cart. Okay, so then now we're going to go to 3. Venom. Publisher Marvel Comics. 26. 26. And 9/20, and we're going to put Mare variant, Mare Virgin. I'm going to put 1 of 1,000. That's it. What? Come on. Ha. Mare. Virgin. 1 of 1000. Okay. Add value. We'll do the same thing with that one. 75. All right. Next. Modern. And add to cart. So far we have 23 in there. So I need to add 2 more. So we're gonna do the ferryman next. So quantity is gonna be 2, and we're gonna do the virgins. So should we do the virgins or should we do the other ones? Don't pay the ferryman. We're gonna put don't pay the ferryman right here. Select 4-leaf comics. Is it 4-leaf comics? Number 1. Issue date 6/20. And this is going to be Scorpion Comics Virgin Edition. That's it. Alright. Value that one. We're going to do 150 value on that. You know what? I'm going to do $200 value on each of those. Yeah, we'll do that. Then we're going to go next. Modern. Add. Now we have 25 books. Alright, so this is where it's important. Now we're going to go to View Cart. Now you're going to see right here, because we have 25 books, now you get an option for pre-screen comics. So we're going to go right to that option. Pre-screen. We got to make sure that we have 10 Venom 25 second prints, right? 10 Bagleys, 1 of 50, 1 per 50. 3 mares. And don't pay the ferryman 2 ones, right? So now over here, when you pre-screen, you select the grade. So go right here. I'm going to put all of them 9.8, and I'm going to apply. Now, if you see it here, once I apply it, now all of them come up as 9.8. So if you want to change it, like later, like if you put a different book and you're willing to take a lower grade on it, this is what I did on my first one, and it was a mistake. I thought you can change the grade here to 9.6 or whatever, but for these, we definitely want to do 9.8s. And the reason is these are brand new, so if they don't make 9.8s, you can send them back right after this and get them pressed and cleaned, and see if you can get a 9.8 the second time around. For each failed 9.8, you're going to get charged $5. So the trick here is that most of them come back as 9.8s. If you only get like 10 that come back as 9.8s, it's awful. You got to make sure that these books are really in that top shape condition that, you know, most of them are going to come back 9.8s. I feel very confident for all of these. So, to be fair though, I haven't taken them out because I don't want to put any fingerprints on them. But I'm willing to send them back again if they come back to me, to then grade them again at the pressing fee, which is going to be in the 30s. When these come back, and then you can do the checkout, and you guys know how to do the checkout, so I'm not even going to go to checkout. But this is how you do the pre-screen, guys. Right? And if they all come back at 9.8, which I haven't seen anybody do, even Scaff hasn't had that yet. But and Scaff, I always say Scaff is a very lucky dude, lucky dude. So he gets 9.8 on pretty much almost everything that he sends. but I've never seen anybody get all 9.8s. But if all of these come back 9.8s, that's how much I'll get charged, besides all the fees that they have, like, you know, at least just for the grading. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted to just show you guys how that's done. So these books are going to be going out tomorrow. We'll see how long we take to get them back. Hopefully we get some 9.8 so we could start selling out there. Even though those second print Venoms, I want to hold. I actually want to hold these for a little bit before I put them out for sale. I think Cates is, the one thing this guy does know, besides writing, obviously, is he knows how to sell books. And, so does Tynan. These guys know how to sell. And this story is, it's a pretty good story. I hadn't even been reading it, tell you. I haven't been reading that story until recently. I started reading it, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, guys, we'll see what happens with this, but have a good night.